the next piece is a variation on the same movement. So it's a really easy thing to kind of remember this fourth one because it's just a slight difference from the round the platter we just did. And in fact, it's called round the platter variation or platter variation. So I'm going to show that to you because it's the most important part of it, of course. And this is where we start to gather energy up again. So similar to that kind of energy Nerf ball that you were doing with bird flat split swings, as we come forward, so let me just sink into my right foot, left heel or left foot comes forward. As I start to come forward, my hands, instead of going around like this, as I come in front of the left shoulder, I'm going to start gathering that energy ball, to sort of feel that gather. And as I come to the apex of my circle, I release it and just let it go, and then my fingers trail back, just like we did in the other one. So this is the only difference, right in front of my shoulder, gather, release, and back. So you don't want to do it too soon. You don't want to gather here. You want to wait and gather, release. So there's a lot of time that's very similar to the platter all the way through here, and then the energy ball and the release of it. Right, so that's a pretty straightforward kind of extra piece that we're adding on to it. And it really gives you a chance to start to re-engage with that. How are my hands connecting with each other as I go through this? So let's try this. Sinking into the right foot, stepping forward with the left. At the same time, the hands are coming up to their beginning position for this, which is fairly close together with the hands. And then as you come forward, gathering in front, releasing at the apex. I'm just going to do this just for 1 second on the side. So in front, you see where I am? Just releasing at the apex. And once again, I'm not like here. I'm just kind of holding the center and releasing at the apex, coming back, gathering, releasing at the apex, and coming back. So now we'll try going through this with the full 9. So sinking into the right foot, left foot comes forward, hands up. 1.
So Eloise is asking
2.
a question
Mm-hmm.
about the energy ball is on one side only, left foot, left ball, question, question, question.
So I'll address this question that Eloise just had about where the energy ball is in a moment. So here we go through, we're starting with the left side and gathering that ball over the left shoulder. Why over the left shoulder? Because it's the forward foot side. So just to kind of get that part, if you're forgetting what side or how it goes, like some people will initially go reverse direction to where the motion is going. But if you start getting that, you're always going forward with your arms over the forward foot. It can help you a lot to get the feel of what you're supposed to be doing. And you'll find that it feels much more natural. I mean, you can actually try coming over the right as you step forward on your right foot, and you'll notice it kind of doesn't allow your body to twist and kind of move with it in the same way. And we'll come around one more time. Gather and flattening in your lower back, foot comes up, and graceful conclusion, resting position. All right, now here's where the answer to Eloise's question comes in, which is that now we go to the opposite side. So you're going to lead with your right foot. So you sink into the left, your right heel turns out, you step forward with your right foot, your hands are coming up into their starting position. Which direction are you going to go? Just like the platter before, you're going to come out over the leading foot side. So now you're going to reverse your circle and come out over the right side, and therefore you gather the energy ball in the same place over the right shoulder and come back around. So let's see what that looks like. Gather the ball. So it's a mirror image of what you were doing with the other foot. Toe up, heel up. Weight fully on the back foot, like evenly, let's put it that way, weight evenly on the front foot. So you just start to kind of get a sense of how your lower body can support you as you go through this, and a feel of how your pelvis can just be gently tilted one direction, flattening here, arching a bit here, and just gently dropping into letting, how much can you just let the movement move you? And slowly drop out of the learning mode, the making of the movement. We'll come around one more time. Back, and here we come on number, what I'll call number 9. Starting forward. And you can see the pace is just enough that you can sort of drop into that slowness. Foot, toe comes up, lower back flattens, foot comes in, resting position.